Hey guys, good afternoon everyone. Welcome to our daily stock market insights. Today is January 12th, 2020, and it's been a solid red day today. A lot of our stocks have probably retraced and corrected, but I think it's really important to start our analysis early this afternoon because I know we have a lot of stocks to review, so I might be able to record one this evening. But I just want to put this ahead of time because I know a lot of you guys are also worried why some of your stocks have retraced. So if this is the first time you're watching my video, I'm inviting you to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you're always updated whenever I have new videos. And I am Miss JD. I do review stocks in the Philippine market. Sometimes I do also review stocks in the US market or even cryptocurrency. So if this is the content that you like, I think you're in the right channel. Okay, so how did our stocks perform today? Interesting. As you can see on my watch list, and I know some of you guys are also aware that a lot of these stocks are in my portfolio. And as you notice, a lot of them ended red today, but I'm not too worried because in my review last night, I was actually anticipating that we might see some corrections happening by today. The reason why I said that is because I already saw that we were sitting at a possible resistance area, right? This was a resistance. I plotted that last night, and I saw that this long wick that we had from yesterday, that was already a sign of rejection, that we're not ready to move forward as of yet. And I said that if we are going to drop, we could be dropping right at the MA20 area, and we did not even reach that. So I'm still very conservative that in case there will be fluctuations in the index, it will just touch for now around the 7,200 level, and we could be creating a support at that level. So still, maybe another day of, we don't know, it could be just a long wick touching that area and then we recover same day, similar to this one. All right. We had 25 million in foreign selling, so we've already moved higher for several weeks now, and then this is just part of the profit taking that's happening. And normally, if the foreign selling, if there is foreign selling, then it creates a domino effect in our index because a lot of the market movers are really coming from investors from the foreign investors. So this is the reason why. Okay, but let's take a look at our trending stocks. So if you have requested some stocks in the comment section, just know that I will be reviewing them as well today if some of your stocks will not be covered in this session. But for now, what I would like to prioritize are the most trending stocks that we had here, highly traded stocks today. Okay, APL, let's start. So APL, I mentioned that yes, we're still bullish in the mid to long term for APL, but this is just fine. Let the profitable traders take profit. This is just part of the um, uh, you know um, effects of being at the overbought level. Okay, so the traders are just locking in their profit. They find this area already at an expensive level. I personally have posted a an order around the point 20 area, so it did not get hit today. But then again, I still would like to stick to that. In the event there will be more retracements coming, I'd like to share that, take that as an opportunity to add more volume or to enter in this stock. At least it's not that expensive. It's not that too expensive as of yet because there are a lot of they're good catalysts. There's just one good catalyst here for APL, but it's really a huge project that this company has with their Chinese investors or partners. Okay, this they engaged in mining. I also shared that, and it's in the news right here. So it's a major one. For all we know, before the year ends, we could be reaching the 1 peso level. for this stock. So take advantage while the price is giving you a chance to enter at a much cheaper level. For me, the nearest area where it could stabilize and probably create a support would be the 20 cents level. So yes, we're still not too worried here. It's just a normal reaction coming from those who are already profitable for APL. ACEN, ACEN. Okay, so first, I said that this area could be our support level, right? It is respecting that. And if tomorrow we are going to hold at this level, then it is indeed a support area. But in case it drops, I was actually expecting it for this area to be revisited. This is a strong support, and I doubt that if it is going to drop, it could drop lower than 550. I think this is the lowest it could get, and then it will recover soon. I know a lot of you guys are also asking the mechanics on how to avail the SRO because many of you have many of you were able to enter in the stock, and during the X date, you were also in a position still. So my action item is to find out probably with COL because I don't know how the other platforms are going to facilitate the SRO for their side. But definitely, one thing's for sure is that let us say on the X date you had 1,000 shares and then you buy um, another 800 shares when the SRO is already or the forms that you need to fill out are already available in your platform, then of course it will just update your cost average by that time, right? So let's say you had an average of 8 pesos and then you buy some more shares at an SRO price of 237. So 1,000 shares at 8, and then your 800 shares at 237. You get the average of that. That's your new average. So that's how that is how it'll work. Otherwise, I will still have to get the details from, let's say, COL because that's the platform I'm using. At least I could still give you more information on how to go about adding more shares at an SRO level. Right. Next would be Dito. Dito is also retracing, but wow, interesting that we had foreign buying at the moment. So looks like well, I posted an 11 peso area here. This is where I wanted to buy it again. It was not hit, but I will still do the same. Let us see if that will be revisited by tomorrow. But this is an area I'm pegging to be a stabilization area. Like I can't seem to plot it at the right level, but 11 peso level. I just see that there could be a chance for me to add more at this area. But definitely, if talking about retracement, of course, we were profitable already. A lot of traders are already locking in some profit around this area, and that is fine. It's just making the stock healthier. Don't get too worried. No, it will not go back to the 8 peso level at this point. I don't see that happening. Probably worst drop could be around the 10 peso area because that's where your MA20 line is. But it could take some time before it goes back to that level. So if you want to really make sure that you are already in a position, because mind you guys, when I talk about Dito, I see mid to long term investors here. So if you want to make sure that you already are in a position at this point, 14 peso area was expensive. The market has given you a chance to enter at a much cheaper level than this could be it, right? 11 peso or 10 peso area could be a much better position for you to add more volume, or if you have not entered as of yet, for you to do some test buys there. Okay. MRC also, wow, because you had a gap up. And same day, this is how it works when there is a gap up. You see this right here, December 9th. We started the day with a gap up, a big gap up. Then what happened was on the same day we started filling it. There was a continuation succeeding days, and then eventually we were able to fill that After what? 4, 5, 7 days. See that? From here, it got filled up to here. On this day, we had a gap up, but it was filled the same day. So which is even better because at least you don't get to panic that much. But overall, try to understand the bigger picture of MRC. Why is MRC climbing up? What could be the catalyst here? MRC is also engaged in renewable energy. That's one of the companies that, uh, or one of the businesses that they're managing. Number two, I think they acquired recently another company that's, if I'm not mistaken, PT&T, and this they also have a pending application which is just waiting for the final steps or final approval, MRC to become a holdings company. That is their biggest catalyst for this year. When this becomes a holdings company, then of course it's going to be huge for them. So overall, if you are a long-term investor of MRC, just take advantage of those dips. Hopefully, you have already entered at a cheaper level. I'm sure a lot of you guys are interested in MRC because you have already started accumulating volume while it was moving higher. So at this point, the nearest support I am seeing is around the 72 area. If it breaks that, then the next stop that you would like to consider would be around the 0.60 level. So that's at least you know the key levels to look into um, if it is going to decline, right? 0.60, if the market gives you a chance there, it's already a very good level to add. PHA, PHA, also profit taking, right? I'm just worried with the fact that we have a gap up here. So chances are we could be revisiting this level. So be a little patient. I know I'm not sure if it is going to go up first before it goes down again, or this could be a trigger or a continuation, a start of a retracement, and it could go back to the 164 level. So this is the nearest area I'm looking at. If you're interested to get in, uh, I'd say be a little patient. I know you can get it at a much cheaper price. You also had foreign buying, so at least there's foreign investors are showing interest here. Mary Mart. Okay, so there was another red day. Um, I also shared yesterday that I already exited my position because I wanted to catch it again at a much cheaper level, and looks like the market is moving according to my projections. And for now, I see that in case it drops, I'm thinking there's a chance around the 653 level. So once it touches the 653 area, that would be a much better entry price. The reason why I'm saying that it could drop there is because there's one MA20 is there, and there used to be a resistance here right at this level. So yes, it's still retracing. People are taking profits, so don't rush. We'll have our time. T on the other hand, I don't know the catalyst here. Sorry about the background. I hope you're understanding my messages here or whatever I'm saying. Um, okay, so T, no major influencer of the big jump in the price. So I think this for me is just a temporary increase in the price. I see this stock revisiting its normal levels. So probably around the 130 area. 130 area, it could go back to that level. So hopefully, guys, if you entered at a higher level, I hope you were able to cut your loss early. But if you failed to do that and you're already down by what? By 10-15%, then I'd say wait for it to recover. If you feel that 10 to 15% is already hard to let go. But if your volume, for example, is what 10,000, and 10 to 15% of 10,000 is what 1,000 plus, if you're okay to let go of that amount, then you can exit right away. because I see this stock retracing somewhere, I don't know, maybe around the 150 area, or it could go back to the 119 level, right? So that's my outlook there. Unless, guys, you know anything about tea that I do not know, please feel free to drop a comment. Let's help one another because I do not know all the news um, that's influencing the stocks that we have in the market. Okay. The next is tech. All right, tech, profit taking, sell on news. It's interesting that the news is really, really promising, but uh, the climb is not sustained. But then again, that's also good news because at least you guys are able to re-enter at the cheaper level. I'm also interested in this stock to re-enter. I think I got out too early in the game. I could have taken advantage of this climb because I was able to exit around 722 area. So that's a missed opportunity on my end. But then again, there's still a chance because profit taking time. We could have a continuation of the drop, maybe around 768 or 729. If any of these levels will be revisited, then that for me personally, and we have a different profile, so you may take action based on your objective and your profile. But for me, 768, I could start re-entering there. I re-enter in tranches, guys. So at least I'm able to manage my average. So 768 and 729 for me are good levels to re-enter. BDO. BDO, interesting. We managed to cross the MA20 line, but we had so we did not really sustain the climb right there. So just 0.09 percent in the increase. But the good thing is that we are already at the MA20 line, so we could be establishing some higher lows at this point, but we will still observe. Okay, the critical here is that 109 should hold before we can say we now have a continuation of the uptrend. That's your new support. Okay, so I think that is it for our first part, guys. My apologies. I didn't expect to have a very noisy background. Our neighbors are fixing their house. But I hope these preliminary insights or the first set of stocks that I have reviewed for you today will really help you in your study this afternoon. And hopefully you will be able to take action appropriately, accurate actions come tomorrow because I'm sure a lot of you are worried because a lot of the stocks may have declined. But overall, I'd say there's really no big news that would mean continuation of or a big decline in the overall performance of the market. It's just that we've already been climbing up. A lot of traders are profitable. Foreign investors may have already profited a lot and are locking in some profit and migrating their investments from one stock to the other. A lot of the stocks that have soared higher today are secondary stocks. So that's an interesting part. Okay, so I think that's it. Feel free to drop a comment if I have not reviewed your stock. I will definitely record another one this evening. So more to come tonight. Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.